My name is Jasmine and I'm 22. I'm known on TikTok and YouTube as Jazz the Gem as a channeler to provide messages for people. And it's hard to explain these paranormal experiences because it goes beyond the naked eye, beyond what we can see, and more what we can feel. So we're just gonna shuffle the cards, and I'm gonna have you cut the deck just to get some of your energy infused in the reading. Yes, I basically explain how I channel as we have our 3D, our human self, and then we have our eternal self. And there's a connection between that and the soul of the world, which is all kind of written in one hand. And that's just how I make sense of it. Okay, I need to go Google this, or I need to go do that. Follow that. Those are literally callings guiding you to the next step to expand your vision, because in the past it was little, it was limited, it was this small scope. They want you to really call in your abundance and embody that abundance and attract that in. Let's pull anything else that wants to come through. I fell into a relationship with a spiritual narcissist, and at the time I was 21 years old and I was someone who was young, vulnerable, looking for spiritual guidance. And this person posed to be a healer, someone who could give me that guidance and that mentorship that I was looking for. But unfortunately, it ended up being kind of a toxic situation full of manipulation, dark psychology, and control. Hey you guys, what's up? It's Jazz the Gem. Welcome to the rebranded, this is a restart to the channel. This video, and I know this is gonna be the first video that I'm putting out after literally deleting everything. So if you're wondering and you've been subscribed and you're like, literally what happened to all your content? I had mentioned to you guys previously, I took a hiatus because I was involved in a really scary situation. There were definitely red flags about him, but because I'm a young woman at 21 years old, I kind of saw past those red flags just because I was so intrigued that an older man in the spiritual space was showing an interest in me. And when I did meet him in the crystal shop, he gave me a crystal and he said it's for angelic communication and to put it under my pillow at night. And after I did that, I was thinking about him non-stop, and I eventually started pursuing him. So, we started working with ketamine and mushrooms, and he would use them with me ritualistically. But looking back in hindsight, I realized that this was a mechanism for him to access my subconscious and start to program me. Anything that he was telling me was to keep my self-esteem this small so that he could have more control. Oh my God, this. He would have me dress up. Yeah. Having that panic attack, he told me to take off this specific bracelet. So every crystal present that he gave me was almost like a prescription for something that he wanted to damage.
You can have, certain visions. Sometimes some crystals can bring up things that you don't necessarily want to process or, want to feel. So it can be a mental thing, but also a lot of stones like the labradorite, you can get really antsy and anxious.
You're the only one who can take credit for the healing that you do. No one else can take credit for that. And that was kind of one of the biggest themes in that manipulative spiritual narcissism relationship. I think I'm overthinking this right now.
There we are. I'll take it.
Okay, and I think, you know, of course, this chapter was written in, right? It was written in my life for a reason, because I meant to share this experience that I had dating this person to hopefully help any of you guys out there. And you know, it's really pivotal in my own spiritual development. Even though quite volatile, I'm not saying that I deserved it, but I'm really grateful for the lesson and why it had to happen.